Hello viewers, welcome to Even Digital Class. In today's lecture, I am going to discuss about security police. Let us start. First of all, what is security police? Security police defines the type of security applied to a packet when it is to be sent or it has arrived. That means here security police is nothing but it is the security which is applied to a packet, that packet to be sent or to be arrived. Next, security police database. Each host that is using the IP security protocol needs to keep a security police database, that is SPD. And there is a need for an inbound SPD and an outbound SPD. That means when a host wants to communicate with another host by using the IP security protocol, at that timing these hosts must use the security police database. And here the security police database is two types. One is the inbound security police database, another one is the outbound security police database. That means at the sender side it uses the outbound security database and at the receiver side it uses the inbound security police database. Next, each entry in the security police database can be accessed using a 6-tuple index. Now look at these 6-tuple index field. First one is the source address, second one is the destination address, and third one is the name. Fourth one is protocol, then fifth one is source port, and sixth one is the destination port. That means in our security police database, the index field maintains these 6 index. Now look at this figure. This figure shows a simple security police database. Here the index field contains the 6-tuple, that is the SA, which means it defines the source address. The next field is the DA, that defines the destination address. Then next field is name. Here the name defines the DNS name or the domain name system. Then fourth one is the P, which defines the protocol, and fifth one is the S port, that means the source port, and last one is the D port, that is the destination port. That means in our security bound database, the index field is represented by using the 6-tuple, and at the right hand side the policy. Here the policy defines which security police is applied to the particular index or to the particular packet. Next, source and destination address can be unicast, multicast or wildcard address. And here the name usually defines the DNS entity, that is the domain name system entity. Next one is the protocol, and the protocol may be Edge protocol or ESP protocol. Because I have already discussed in the IP security layer, basically we uses two protocol. One is the authentication protocol, that is AH, and another one is the encapsulating security payload protocol, that is the ESP. That means at the protocol field, here the protocol may be Edge protocol or ESP protocol. Next, the source and destination ports are the port address for the process running at the source and the destination host. That means here the source port address defines the process running at the source or sender side, and the destination port address defines the process running at the destination side or the receiver side. Next, outbound SPD. That means here this is the outbound security police database. Now look at the outbound SPD. When a packet is to be sent out, the outbound SPD is consolidated. That means When the sender wants to send a packet to the receiver, at that timing the outbound SPD is used. And here the input to the outbound SPD is the 6-tuple index, which I have already discussed. That means first tuple is the source address and the second tuple is the destination address and third tuple is name and fourth tuple is protocol, fifth one is source port address and sixth one is the destination port address. All these 6 tuples are input to the outbound SPD. Now look at the output of this outbound SPD. The output is one of the 3 following cases. Now look at these 3 cases. First one is the drop. This means that the packet defined by the index cannot be sent. It is dropped. Which means when we want to send a packet and define that packet by using the 6-tuple index, but that packet cannot be sent. At that timing, that packet is dropped. Next one is the bypass. This means there is no policy for the packet with this policy index and the packet is sent bypassing the security header application. Which means here when we want to send a packet by using the 6-tuple index and according to our SPD database, there is a corresponding security policy for that particular packet or for that particular index. But if there is no such policy with the given policy index, at that timing the packet is bypassed the security header application. Next one is the apply. In this case, the security header is applied and 2 situations may occur. Look at these 2 situations. First one is if an outbound SA, that is the security association, is already established, the triple SA index is returned that selects the corresponding SA from the outbound SAD. And the AH or ESP header is formed, encryption, authentication or both are applied based on the security association selected and the packet is transmitted. Which means in this case, if an outbound security association is already exist, then the triple SA, that means the security association triple index is returned that select the corresponding SA from the outbound SAD. After that, it uses the AH and ASP protocol and it provides the encryption, authentication and both encryption and authentication to the security association that is selected, then the packet is transmitted. Now look at the second case. Here, if an outbound SA is not established yet, then the internet key exchange, that is the IKE, is called to create an outbound and inbound SA for this traffic. And the outbound SA is added to the outbound SAD by the source and the inbound SA is added to the inbound SAD by the destination. That means this is the situation when there is no security association is established. If there is no security association is established, in this case the internet key exchange, that is the IKE, is called to create a inbound security association and a outbound security association. And here the internet key exchange create the inbound security association at the receiver side and create the outbound security association at the sender side. Now look at this figure. This figure shows the outbound security policy database. Here Alice is the sender and Bob is the receiver. That means here 2 hosts exist, one is the Alice, another one is the Bob. Now Alice wants to send a packet to the Bob. Here the Alice uses the IP security protocol. That means Alice first choose the packet, and that packet is represented by using the 6-tuple index of our outbound security police database. After representing the 6-tuple index, then the security police is applied to that particular 6-tuple index packet. That means here the outbound security police database takes the input, that is the 6-tuple, and here it gives the output, and these outputs may be drop or may be bypass or apply. Now look at the first case, that is the drop. Here the packet is dropped because the packet which is chosen by the Alice to send to the Bob, and that packet cannot be sent. In this case the packet is dropped. Now look at the bypass. Here when Alice choose a packet to send the Bob, and that packet is represented by using the 6-tuple of our outbound security police database, and the corresponding security police cannot be applied to the packet, or the corresponding security police which is defined to that packet is not exist, then the packet is bypassed. Next case is apply. That means here the security police is applied to the corresponding packet. In this case two situations arises. One is the security association established, and another situation is security association is not established. If the security association is established between the host, in this case the packet is transmitted to the IP security layer, and then the packet is transmitted to the Bob or to the receiver. But if there is no security association is established between the Alice and Bob, in this case the internet key exchange is called, and this internet key exchange creates the inbound security association at the receiver side, that means at the Bob side, and the outbound security association at the sender side, that means at the Alice side. After creating the inbound security association and the outbound security association, then the packet is transmitted to the receiver. This is the outbound processing of a packet. Here you must remember that in our security police, the outbound security police database always takes 6-tuple as input, and it gives the output in 3 cases. One is the drop, another one is the bypass, and last one is the apply. Next we discuss about the inbound security police database. Here when a packet arrives, the inbound security police database is consolidated. That means when a packet is arrived, at that timing the inbound SPD is used, and each entry in the inbound SPD is also assessed using the same 6-tuple index, which means here the inbound security police database also takes the input, that is the 6-tuple, and these 6 tuples are same as with our outbound security police database. Next, the input to the inbound SPD is the 6-tuple index, which is similar to our outbound 6-tuple. Then next, the output is one of the 3 following cases. First one is the discard. This means the packet defined by that policy must be dropped, which means here the discard case will arise when the packet is dropped. Next one is the bypass. This means there is no policy for the packet with this policy index, and the packet is processed ignoring the information from the AH or ESP header. That package is delivered to the transport layer. That means this case arises when there is no security policy for the packet which is to be transmitted. In this case, the packet ignores the AH or ESP header and it delivered to the transport layer. Next case is the apply. In this case, the security header is applied to the packet which is to be transmitted. Here two situations may occur. First one is if an inbound security association is already established, the triple security association index is returned. That selects the corresponding inbound security association from the inbound security association database. And the AH or ESP header is form, encryption, authentication or both are applied. If the packet passes the security criteria, the AH or ESP header is discarded and the packet is delivered to the transport layer. That means this case or this situation arises if there is a inbound security association is already exist between the sender and receiver. Next situation is if an security association is not yet established, the packet must be discarded. That means in this situation, if there is no security association is established between the sender and receiver, in this case the packet is discarded. Now look at this figure. This figure shows the inbound processing. Here I have already discussed that this inbound security association database or inbound security police database is basically used when there is a packet to be arrived. Now look at this figure. In this figure, Bob is the receiver and Alice is the sender, and Bob uses the inbound security police database. Because the inbound security police database is always used by the receiver, whereas the outbound security police database is always used by the sender. Now look at here. Here from Alice a packet is sent to the Bob. When Alice send a packet, then that packet is transmitted over the network and the packet is received by the Bob. Now look at the inbound processing here. Here the inbound security police database takes the 6 tuple as input, and these 6 tuples are similar to our outbound security police database tuples. Then after taking the input, the inbound security police database gives the output, and this output occurs in 3 cases. First one is the dropped. In this case, the packet is dropped or the packet is discarded. Then next one is the bypass. Here in bypass case, the packet is bypassed to the Bob without using any security police. Then third output case is apply. Here the security police is applied to the packet. After that the packet is transmitted to the Bob. But in this case two situations arises. First one is if there is a security association exists between the sender and receiver. In this case the packet is transmitted to the receiver. And another situation is there is no security association established between the Alice and Bob, that is the sender and receiver. In this situation the packet is discarded. This is all about the inbound processing. Here you must remember that this inbound processing always takes the 6 tuple as input and it gives the output in 3 cases. One is the discard, another one is the bypass, and last one is the apply. Here in discard case the packet is discarded, and in the bypass case the packet is transmitted without using any security police, and in the apply case the packet uses the security policy. But here two situations arises, and the situation is basically depends upon the security association between the sender and receiver. The first case is if there is a security association between the sender and receiver, then the packet will be transmitted. Otherwise, if there is no security association between the sender and receiver, then the packet is discarded. This is all about the security policy. Here you must remember that the security policy is nothing but that is the security which is applied to the packet which is to be transmitted or to be received, and this security policy is applied in two process. One is the inbound process, another one is the outbound process. If you have any doubt regarding this security policy, then you can ask me through comment. I will discuss about your doubt. Thank you for watching.